Hey guys, thank you so much for inviting me for the ALUM video series. My name is Siddharth Bhagat. I was part of the IM 18 batch, passed out in 2013. I was campus placed into Amazon and I've been with Amazon for the last 7 years. I've done a couple of roles within Amazon, account management, program management, product management, and right now I lead the appliances business within the Amazon India team. I think the first one has to be the location advantage. Being in Mumbai enables a lot of industry interaction. I remember in 2 years at NITIE, we met with so many industry experts and some of the key names in the industry like Mr. Harsh Mariwala, R.C. Bhargava, Mr. J.P. Gaur. I think that was a great learning experience. The second one has to be the strong and the vibrant campus culture that we have. Your peers are generally the smartest people that you'll ever meet in your life. And I think the peer learning that was there on campus was a great asset. I'm still in touch with most of them. The third one and the most important one was the classroom learning. I think learning from some of the best professors in the country, the case study based approach, I think those are big assets. And that is what makes NITIE what it is, one of the top B schools in the country. It's important for students to become general athletes and specialize in more than one area. Spend the first year trying to understand the way businesses work. Get exposure into finance, marketing, operations, HR, get the basics right. And in second year, specialize in more than one area. That will be the key. Secondly, try and understand how some of the big companies became what it is and what led to fall of some of them. I remember in our strategy class, our professor told us what made Nokia the great giant it was and what led to its fall. Try and do some of those things. Thirdly, participate in as many case study competitions as possible during the 2 years. They are great exposure if you ask me. You get to understand what are some of the big problems industry is facing and how can you solve them. So these would be key things that you should try and learn during the 2 years on campus. Well, NITIE alums are actually doing really well in the industry. Whether I look at my seniors, my batchmates or my juniors, they are doing exceptionally well in the company that they are in. I think that's driven by two key things. Firstly, the bar that we have set for students to get into NITIE is very high. Only students with very high caliber and some of the greatest minds in the country get into NITIE. Secondly, the exposure that they get during the 2 years at NITIE, the molding that they get from professors, set them to become future industry leaders. The reality is that the industry is going to change very rapidly in front of us. Because of the ongoing crisis, the way businesses used to run is going to change. The way supply chain used to happen is going to change. Even our normal interaction with people is going to change. NITIE has been at the forefront of innovation for the last several years. And it's important that we as a campus, as well as alums from the campus, continue to drive this innovation. And that will kind of set future students for success. Some of the industries like e-commerce, online businesses are going to become really important. We have a very strong alumni base in these companies, and I'm sure that students will benefit immensely from this. Well, fun for me at NITIE was divided into two parts. Firstly was the hostel life. I made some of my best friends from hostel. We would hang out together, explore Bombay, go to Hiranandani market. It was great fun. We still talk often and we remember the old days. Secondly I was part of PMG and Street. The entire experience of organizing these events, the effort that we would put in to make these success, the alumni connection, talking to sponsors, industry, it was great fun. I remember talking to Anurag Kashyap, Gul Panag during the PMG tenure. I think that was great fun. I really cherish those moments.